So what I've seen from my own experience with students, teachers, parents, and leaders of organizations, and what we're seeing from a lot of research that's happening around the idea of mindset, is that a person's mindset about themselves, so a person who has a growth mindset, a growth-oriented mindset, meaning they believe they can change and evolve and grow and learn incrementally. A person who believes that about themselves, this can actually change their trajectory in life and can improve their performance and different behaviors and choices that they make. And what we also see is that a parent, a teacher, or a leader's mindset can have a really powerful impact on the people around them. So the concept of mindset is really powerful, but I think it's important for us to also know that there are some limitations that we are seeing around the idea of mindset, and we're not expanding into how much we can actually use this idea. So I want to talk about those 3 limitations, and then in the following video, 5 ideas we can use to address these challenges and really tap into the maximum potential of the idea of mindset. So the first challenge is that we have a very fragmented understanding of mindset. So what this means is that we are jumping very quickly into the behaviors and activities and words we're supposed to use for promoting growth mindset. And we're forgetting about the fact that the key word here is mindset, and mindset is a belief, a set of beliefs, attitudes that we have. And so it's important for us to actually be reflecting more on the beliefs that someone has about themselves and about our beliefs about other people and ourselves in order to really get into the deepest parts of this idea of mindset. So I think there's 3 levels of beliefs that is important for us to reflect on. Beliefs about ourselves and our potential to learn, grow, and evolve. Beliefs about other people's potential to learn, grow, and evolve, and beliefs about the human brain's capacity to learn, grow, and evolve. So what we need to know about this is beliefs are simply thoughts that we have had repeatedly. And we tend to have many of our thoughts coming from the people around us and our environment. And so our environments and the people who surround us tend to be very limited. So what we need to understand is that the idea of mindset is not just limited to academic behaviors or skills or learning a language. It's also related to our beliefs about things like our beliefs that affect things like our fear of otherness, our fear of other people, our fear of people different than us, our fear of discomfort or struggle or failure, anger, our autopilot reactions to things. Those are based on our beliefs because our beliefs are because they become myelinated pathways in our brain, thoughts that we've had over and over again, they become our way of seeing the world, seeing other people, seeing ourselves, seeing our own value and worth, our own potential to be of value and contribute, and other people's capacity to learn and grow. So we need to understand that mindset is a really important word in this whole movement. And so rather than jumping right into the behaviors and activities, we need to be thinking about where does mindset come from, that it has to do with beliefs, and where do beliefs come from? They are learned, and they are learned based on what's surrounding us. So that we need to kind of deconstruct some of those and bring that into the conversation so that we go into the mindset, which is really the most important foundation for the rest of the other stuff, the behaviors and the skills to come from. So we need to be thinking about what people believe. What does that person believe about themselves and other people, and about learning and the brain in general? And then number 2 is we are forgetting the importance of reflection. So reflection is, we're jumping right into celebrating mistakes and talking about failure, but we also need to think about reflection. So meaning that if someone is continuously making mistakes over and over again, yes, there's a lot of brain growth, but it doesn't mean that we continuously cheer them on and we don't reflect on why they're making the same mistake over and over again. So that's number 1. So reflecting on why mistakes happen and reflecting on newer processes and strategies. And then the second one is reflection of the much wider context that a person is coming from. So socioeconomic status, how much violence or stress or anxiety is in their current environment, their past environment, even from their mother's womb, to reflecting on all of those other factors that can lead a person to have a certain mindset and also different brain architecture that they are starting from. So we need deeper reflection on different factors that contribute to a person's ability to learn, their brain architecture, and their beliefs. And third is just there is a resistance that we are meeting, a resistance and rejection of mindset. And I believe that that's coming from people learning about the idea of mindset from people who have kind of just dabbled on a more surface level, and they haven't been talking about beliefs, where they come from, why we have beliefs about ourselves, and reflecting on the deeper other factors that contribute to brain architecture and all that stuff. So I want to touch on that in the next video in the 5 steps. But those are some ideas of some of the limitations of growth mindset. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.